How we doing, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this video. Today I'm going to be discussing the running costs of my 2019 Golf R. So first and foremost, price of the car. I paid £30,000 for it back in August 2019. The car was about 3 months old at the time. It was a manager's car, as I've mentioned in a previous video. He'd only been doing sort of short commutes from his home address to obviously the garage where he worked. Obviously paying that amount of money for a car is going to be your biggest outlay that you ever do. Some people probably say that it wasn't a particularly sensible decision to sink that much money into a car, but I've been working hard, I had the money there, and I wanted a car that was mine and that I could do mods to it and just do whatever I want to it and not have to worry about handing it back after 2 or 3 years. So that's the first big cost out of the way. The next probably biggest cost would be my insurance. So again, this is going to be different for everybody, different age, different area, etc, etc. But I am 30 years old. This is my, technically this is my third car. I've got 2 other cars that I use as dailies, but this is my proper car. I had 10 years no claims, but I had to make a claim a few years ago because somebody crashed into me and wrote off my EP3 Type R, so that's affected it slightly. I've got 4 years no claims. With that, including that on top of my insurance for my Vauxhall Corsa, my 2008 Vauxhall Corsa and my 2005 Civic Sport EP2, comes in at £700 for the year, which again I don't think's too bad to have 3 cars fully comp with business use included. One of the next biggest costs to run this car would be the road tax. So when I bought this car, that was one of the things that I was concerned about. But this car being just coming under the 40 grand RRP value, it missed out on the high tax bracket, so I only needed to pay £145 for the year, which again isn't too bad. I can live with that. MOTs would also be a factor, but given this is a 2019, I'm not going to need to worry about that cost for the next couple of years, so we'll cancel that one out of the running just now. Fuel, that can be, again, that's a variable depending on where you stay, what mode you're driving in, what sort of mileage you're doing, and how you drive the car. Obviously, I drive with my car on race mode at all times. I just leave it on there. I'm of the belief that having a car of this sort of capabilities, why would I want to drive it in any other mode than race? I bought it knowing that it's not going to be cheap on petrol, and I'm okay with that. I would say I maybe put in, I set aside about £200 a month for fuel. It's, and again, on top of that, depends what type of fuel you're going to put in it. I always use Shell V-Power or Tesco Momentum if I'm desperate for petrol, but generally always Shell V-Power high octane petrol. One of the next costs that you could foresee in running this car, and unfortunately I've had to change, is tyres. Not too long ago, just before the lockdown, I had a blowout on the motorway. Quite lucky actually not to sort of do any more damage, but it absolutely annihilated my tyre. I was £140 to put on a like for like Continental Conti Sport tyre, so £140 again. I know there are better tyres out there. My plan is to run Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss on it at one point, but again I'm going to just wait till all my tyres are at a stage where they need to be changed, then I'll do the 4 at the one time. As for any sort of warranty, etc, my car has the standard 3-year 60,000 mile warranty, and it's nowhere near It's nowhere near the end of that at this time, so that's not really a factor. As for any other costs, there's just sort of general maintenance, other costs, but again, with it being a new car, it's needed absolutely nothing. The next big cost that I'm going to be looking at in the near future is servicing. I've not properly priced this up with my local Volkswagen as of yet, but I believe, and through reading up, that a minor service is going to be in the region of about £150 for your minor service, so oil and filter. I would be happy to service the car myself, but for the first couple of years of ownership, I'm going to get it done by an approved Volkswagen dealer, just to have my stamps in the book, so to speak. And in the long term, if I'm going to keep the car for forever, then I'll just service it myself. But while the warranty's still active, I'm going to just get it done properly through a VW dealer. So that would move me on to, if a major service is going to get done, it's going to be in the region of about £300, which again it's a bit steep, but it has to be done.